8-Bit Lair is the latest DLC offering in Walkabout Minigolf, and it is really quite special. But in case you're currently undecided, this is why you should buy 8-Bit Lair. Following the success of Laser and Ice Lair, 8-Bit is the third offering in the Evil Lairs series, and I would say the best one yet, with Laser coming a close second. 8-Bit is set in the offices of Vincent Vector, an evil mastermind set on creating a virtual digital world in which to enslave his workers and take over the stock market. As you play through the course, you're given a walkthrough tour of the facilities while also encountering an increasingly irate nemesis in Vector as he sets more and more challenging holes to conquer. This story and interaction is told through a brand new hologram mechanic which pops up at each hole and provides a narrative for your journey. As a concept, this could seem trivial enough, but the execution is seriously impressive, even by Walkabout standards. The setting across 4 levels provides opportunity to flex some creative muscle as you move through offices space filled with detail and humour, a neon-laden retro arcade space, an R&D lab which sets the scene for the final transition into the virtual world Vector has created. The last of these features a stunning nod to the vaporwave aesthetic and ports you straight into the vibe of a retro 80s video game. As if this wasn't already enough, there are also 5 playable games in the arcade floor, which have been the work of Mighty Coconut's Jeff Mills.
When I first saw the arcade cabinets in the 8-Bit Villain's lair, I knew that we had to do something better than simply slapping static images on the screens. I grew up in the 80s, so I know full well how chaotic a proper arcade should be to the senses. I didn't have time to make full-fledged arcade games, but the simplicity of directional movement or a single jump button provided just enough opportunity to create a variety of experiences. The arcade cabinets aren't meant to be more than a little fidget spinner toy to play with while waiting for companions to finish their putt. Though I would encourage, pay attention to your friends when you're playing in multiplayer. Don't leave them hanging, waiting when it's your turn to putt.
The Evil Lairs series has been characterized by unique mechanics, and 8-Bit is no different. It features 2 main changes to hole layouts. Breaking blocks like those seen in the Atari classic Breakout, which often form an obstacle giving you the choice to go around or eventually through. These are the core concepts at play throughout the course, but provide a neat and consistent enough flat edge that angle play is still reliable. The second mechanic is seen in the coins which feature on some of the holes. These often moving targets merely need to be passed through, but all need collecting to complete the hole. Encouragingly, neither feels like a novelty unsuited to proper play, and so anyone with apprehensions about new mechanics following Upside Down and perhaps Ice Lair needn't worry here. A neon-lit arcade has also been one of the most requested course ideas by players, so it's great to see that not only is that delivered in the second level, but that it's taken so much further by entering a video game-style world in the final area. All that's left now is to see a retro version of Walkabout itself become a playable arcade game, and we'll have the completed set. From a player's perspective, this course is comfortable and approachable in that there are very few holes where you're able to go out of bounds, and the breakable blocks provide for an interesting new set of consequences to the different ways you might miss a shot. The predominantly flat edges mean that lines are consistent, so precision and timing can earn you some serious scoring opportunities. All aesthetics aside, I would still rank this as one of the best playing courses of them all, so to combine that with the visuals and added interactions, this already stands to be one of the top ranked courses all in. It is extremely polished and feels like a milestone course where all future expectations have been raised. This design idea also provides a great opportunity for the music to shine, and it does so by delivering on 3 clear genres of Sega-era video game music, early synth pop, and tech villain movie soundtracks. The thick synths and driving rhythm really help bolster a soundscape already well populated with the various digital outputs of the surroundings. On top of the day course and the harder night course, there are also the 18 themed Lost Balls to find, the Fox Hunt to unlock the 8-bit putter which also adds depth to the underlying story, and also the Avatar editions for some retro customization. To add to this, a free additional update to the base game comes to all players in the form of a makeup section on the Avatar creator, where eyeshadow and lip colour can be further customized to complete your look. You'll like 8-bit if this is one of the designs you've been asking or waiting for, and I'm confident it will outdo the expectations of most. It will also serve a population looking to bathe in the classic video game nostalgia, and the playable minigames make Level 2 a really neat place just to hang out and spend time. If you already liked Laser Lair but also the flat-sided gameplay of 20,000 Leagues, then this one is for you. And if you've never bought a DLC before, this could be my top recommendation of where to spend your first money. I hope that players echo my feelings on this course. Please let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this introduction, then leaving a like will help the channel greatly. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, doing so will keep you informed of all future content. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in Vector Reality.